Hey guys, welcome back to Ocarina of Time Ocarina of Time Glitchless Randomizer. This is episode 2, part 3. So it's been a few days, been quite a while actually. A few days since I've done this randomizer, so I had to sort of go back and watch the last 10 minutes of my last episode to know what I'm doing. Also, I was goofing around with some of my files, and I lost my old countdown track of my item tracker. So as you can see, the tracker looks different. That's why. And because of that, I had to change up sort of how everything looks. I think it still looks okay. We do have Temple of Time or Song of Time. So, yeah, I also had to go back and look at all of the what did I have? I had to look over the old the old episode to figure out if I had everything or what I needed to set on the tracker. Holy smokes, that was a hard sentence to say while playing this game for some reason. Anyways, I hope the few of you who are watching these are truly enjoying them. I don't put a ton of work into them, I just sort of set it up and play. But again, I'm looking to do just some pretty chill gameplay, nothing spectacular. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So far, it seems like I've gotten 20-ish views and only a couple likes. I just want to be done with this guy. That's fine. Apparently I didn't hit the last one. Man, I got a key. That's the only important thing I've gotten so far out of this place. I'm trying... we're gonna save here before we use this key, so I can get this key back if it turns out that I can't move very far. Because I can still do the kid... I might need to do the kid side to get further. Well, no, I shouldn't have to. I should be able to reach everything the kid can reach. No, that's not true. Crap. That's not true at all, actually. Stop with the cranking... Stop with the laughter, too. Boy, no magic is weird. Yeah, whatever's in the kid's side is actually out of my reach. But we have a small key and the boss key. So we're good there. So I may have to come back and do this as a kid. Probably should have just done that to begin with, but I don't have slingshot, and I couldn't remember if I needed slingshot for anything. I don't think I do. That sound. Alright. Small chest. Small key. Oh, that was brilliant. That was just brilliant. Get nothing. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant this button. Put it over there. Nothing. Actually, I guess I need to go down this way. There we go, big chest. Hey, finally. Get us some magic. Yeah, let's do kid side first. Kid side doesn't require... Oh, duh. I have to push the statue down. Forgot. Oh, wait. Kid side requires one key. And that's to get to the Dark Nut fight. Or the Iron Knuckle. It's not a nut, it's a knuckle. Pretty sure they're called knuckles. Iron Knuckles? I should check. I'll ask Navi. Wait. What was I thinking? Pull it out. Jerk. Where I live right now, it is 9 cranking degrees. No, sorry, it's 2. It's 2 degrees. Last night it was 9 degrees. And it is 2 degrees this morning. It feels very cold. It's one of those stay home, don't do anything kind of cold days. Oh goodness. So, in part, I'm staying home and doing nothing. Dang, of course it was going to be a small chest. Oh, I haven't been keeping track of how many hearts I do, but that's okay. I don't really care how many hearts I grab. I wonder if that is a setting. I don't know. Anyways. Moving right along. Okay. I'm not going to do Kid Side Iron Knuckle fight. Because that chest is there. It's actually loaded. So, all I have to do is go to the adult side Iron Knuckle fight, beat that one, and then I can long shot over to the child side one. Oh, I have to do this vanilla. Nice throw, buddy. Alright. Let's see, I need this here. That's the song. Okay. And then, whoops. I want my hover boots. No. There. I don't remember all of the... There's one. Last one. I missed it. Last one's right here, I think. Huh? Where'd he go? Oh, it's way over here. Man, I thought for sure it was in that last spot. Little chest. Little chest. Yep, there are iron knuckles. Crap. Bigger on sword, dude. Don't mess with it. Actually, if he dropped hearts... Okay, I already had all my hearts. I thought I didn't. So you see, that chest was not loaded. And we need to look. That's a Deku nut. That chest is loaded. That's the child side Iron Knuckle fight. So I just skipped that fight because I had long shot. Excuse me, I'll check my phone. Okay. Now, we're going back. We will continue the dungeon like normal, except that I don't have an arrow. I don't have a bow. So, when I go to do the boss key chest room, that's the only place I can think of where I need the bow. And so if that chest is big, we're in trouble. If that chest is a key, we're probably not in trouble because I have a spare key from not fighting the child Iron Knuckle. Child side Iron Knuckle. So we could be good to go, or this could be really bad. Well, I guess I just used my spare key, so this... Oh, I still have the... Oh wait, there's no spider there. I thought there was. There's the, there's still the iron side, or the child side bottom area that I never did. It would require a key from an adult. I could get there, but it requires a key to do it. It's a big chest. That's not good. In fact, that's really not good. Oh wait. Isn't there a... Of course it's a small chest. I need the bow. Whoops. Wrong button. Alright, so the plan is we're going to kill Twin Rova, warp to... Wait, do I have Prelude? What a cheater move, dude. I don't. I don't have Prelude. So I just have to save and quit. But that will give me the Shadow Medallion. So all that's left is for me to do the Forest Temple, which I cannot do without the bow. But we could be skipping all of Deku Tree, Jabu. Just depends on where everything is. Hey, appropriate music for this boss fight. This is a good song too. Good music. Nice. We should be good to go, right? More? Okay. Like, come on. What? I don't know what happened. I only hit her like twice. Uh-oh. Put the sword away! Okay, whatever. Had to... The stab didn't work, had to do 2 jump attacks, but we got it. A bloopy! How'd you know I wanted that? Shadow Medallion acquired. So, we're gonna save and quit, go to the Temple of Time, be a kid, warp back here, do the kid side. You know, I should buy a shield. I should buy a Hylian shield if I can. Yeah, I've got money. Wait, you can't warp there? Just save and quit, mama. Alright. Making progress. I don't have sun song, so it's possible that... Possible that it's nighttime, because it was nighttime when I warped here. Dang, it is nighttime. We're just gonna have to be careful. Don't let our shield burn. No boomerang. I can do it with no boomerang, but no slingshot? I don't recall. Wait, I've been in those rooms? Why did I leave? That's... I don't have slingshot either. I have to kill all these guys with what I got. Oops. This is annoying. Oh my goodness. Finally. Well, that didn't take very long to lose my shield, did it? Oh, wait, this side first. Come on, dude. Put the shield down. I hate fighting these things as a kid. It takes 80 years to kill one. A little late. Really late. Whoops. Ah. Man, I've done this so many times before, though. There we go. I'm not sure that I need it, but... I have magic, so... say goodbye to this ugly thing. Bombs. Yikes. Bunch of keys I don't need. Hearts. Thank you. So, child side's done. So, that's a bust. There's something important in the spirit temple, but I can't reach it. So, where can I go? Reposition myself here. What can I check now? Let's see. Spirit Temple. Right. Except for the boss key chest and the spider I left. So, GTG is behind the boss. Or is behind the bow. Bow. I could go into Water Temple, not... What do I need the bow for in Water Temple? Nothing. I could do it. What about Fire Temple? Have I gone there yet? I've got the hammer. Let's do Fire Temple. I have Bolero too. Yeah. Actually, I guess I can't save and quit there. I have to warp there. Fastest way to get there from here. Use the owl. Let's see, Fire Temple will give me the Kokiri Emerald. Meh, don't need that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I can also spend money and buy myself a new shield. Oops. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, they die. Should take that off, though. That's what I meant to have. I couldn't remember if there was a song that I could buy, or if it was just claim check, right? I think yeah, it was just claim check. So I'll buy myself another shield. So we should mark that off. We did do claim check, right? Death Mountain. Where's Bigoron? DMT. Huh? Oh, DMT trade claim check. Gotcha. Yeah, that's how I got. I was looking for Bigoron, and it's claim check that I should have been looking for. Alright. Time to grow up. Some piece of dust falling. I'm gonna blow it away. Alright. I don't have right, I don't have the Goron tunic, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. How long do I have? Oh. That's plenty of time for some things. You know what I will get to do? I'll get to show you guys Quick Kill. Or did I show you guys Quick Kill in the prior episode? Well, we might have to actually use Quick Kill instead of just talk about it. I'll check this one first. So, Fire Temple is tricky sometimes because a key can be behind Volvagia, because the game acknowledges that with hover boots you can unlock, or you can get to Volvagia. So as long as the hover boots and the hammer, and I suppose by extension the Goron tunic, are reachable inside or outside of the Fire Temple, then the logic will put the logic can put something important behind Volvagia. which means that it's very possible, like I do normally, that I run out of keys going into this, and I have to go kill Volvagia. So if we find boss key early, that's generally a good indication that that's what's going to be the case. Well, it worked. I thought he would have died. Whoa. That was an interesting interaction. Keys early are good. What we don't really want, I mean, we can get by, but in order to get through this temple, which we want to check all the places. Except for, I guess, Pierre, something about Pierre has something worthless. Anyways, if you want to go deep into this temple, then you need to have keys early and not find boss key very quickly. Otherwise, you're probably going to end up having to go beat Volvagia to get your key so you can continue into the dungeon. Excuse me. So, clearly, going through the Fire Temple without Goron Tunic is not desired, it's not favorable, and it's very possible that the Goron Tunic is somewhere out there completely within reach. I just haven't checked it. I haven't checked where that is and found it. But, as I said in my prior episode, the more hearts you have, the longer you can withstand drowning and heat, extreme heat. So, and that's not, it doesn't count your max hearts, it counts how many hearts you currently have. Excuse me. So, like, for instance, I have 11 hearts max, but it's looking at, what is that, 9.5 hearts? And so it's calculating how much time I'll survive in there with 9.5 hearts. Now, what's cool is that the timer will reset every time I leave a hot area and come back. My timer's reset. And because I want to save hearts, I'm just not taking the chance that I get hit a bunch in this room. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good thing to have. Alright. Still don't have bow, but fire arrow is a nice thing to have. So as you can see, I walked in with like 102 or something, and I have 108 on the timer before I die. Oh, so close. Ugh. Oh, I was hoping I'd get some hearts off of him. It's not crucial. I will want to have max hearts when I reach, when I go to do the boss fight, but leading up to it, it's not that important. And I do have a bottle of milk, I believe, so I'll just drink that if push comes to shove. Lots of keys real early. That is good. We want keys. As you can see, I'm going from a hot area to another hot area, which means that the timer doesn't restart. Now, these guys are probably good for hearts. Okay, good for a heart. And gaining hearts once you've, like, when you're in the hot, and you gain hearts, that doesn't increase your time until you leave the hot area and then come back. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. Oh, Vines. Who remembers Vines? I guess this way is probably where I should go first. Ugh. Dang it. I was hoping I could squeeze right through. Hey, listen, if this is a piece of a heart, I won't be mad. Shoot. I don't want to talk to him. Just burns time. Whoa! Dang. There was nowhere to go. Whoa! Is this the bomb wall? Yeah. Man, a bunch of small chests. Keys and small chests. I need the bow. Oh, I need to check my phone real quick. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. I'm stuck. Oh wait, no I'm not. I only need... Yeah, I'm good. I only need the bow to open that door over there. But, that is... You know, it... Oh, bother. Dang. What was I saying? I don't remember. Is this the right way? I don't remember which side is the right side. I think this is the wrong side. Oh no, it's the right side. Oh goodness. I don't think I ever knew that there were bats up there on that side. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, so I need the bow to open that door on the right of the room I just fell down from. But the only thing there is a chest. And so if I need that chest, then I will just climb over something, which I'll show you in a sec. But if I don't need that chest, then it doesn't matter anyways. I have to reset this block? That's dumb. Oh, I have to redo this whole area. Ooh, bad throw. Oh, it works. Good thing bombs are bouncy. I like in Skyward Sword how you can roll bombs. That's such a cool feature. Ooh. Okay, let's try to not fall off this time. So, shooting that eye up there would open that door on the right. But if I don't need to go over there, then we won't worry about it. And we'll be able to see in just a moment if I need to go over there or not. Oops. If I do, there are ways around it. This is not good. It's a small chest. So, if I wanted to, I could just climb over it and get that chest if I want. There are two ways to do it, I think, but either way. Let's see. Wait, I can't... Oh, I can flip them over from here. That's good. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. I could have used Furor's Wind to get back up when I fell. I didn't even think about that. Man, small chest. Fire Temple is just barren. Was there a hint that said it was going to be foolish? So far it is very foolish. He never grabbed. I was pushing forward, but he never grabbed the fence. Oh, there's the boss key. So, push comes to shove, if I just need to see the end of dungeon reward and get the Kokiri Emerald, then we can be done. Yeah, I guess putting up Furor's Wind here would be faster than climbing back up, but whatever. Jerk. Okay, now you die. I'm pretty sure that I don't need to do anything here. There was a hint for that, but in the interest of being thorough and not having to come back here, like in the first episode when I came back looking just to make sure, triple check, double check everything. Turned out I was right, there was nothing there, but still. I'm getting lots of notifications on my phone. Whoa. Right. I'm probably all done being a kid, unless there's something in Deku Tree or Jabu's. But I don't even have slingshot. Ugh, it's a worthless chest. Alright, back down. Ooh, excuse me. I can never make that jump. I try every time. I can never make it. So we are moving on. This button. Might as well send this down. A key that I don't need. Probably. How long have we been recording? 47 minutes. Man, I feel like we've barely gotten anything done. Oh, I should have done this in reverse order, but whatever. It's fine. There's just nothing here. There's just nothing here. So, there are no more chests, right? Whoops. Oh, hammer chest. Duh. Fake door. So I need to go up and do hammer chest, and then it should be done. Of course. Wait. Hearts. None.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. I had to check on something, and I decided that I was done being a little cold, so I put on a hoodie. Whoops. Whoops. Oh wait, will this work? No. But I'm all done. So long, Bowser. Actually, it might be faster to save and quit, but eh. Fine, you don't have to fight me. Alright, if we keep all these hearts, we should be fine to do Volvagia. Alright, so the timer will reset here. The trick is, though, once we... So, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do Y. And X. So, once we finish this boss fight, the timer, the heat timer doesn't actually reset. So, we have to finish it with enough time to play a song, at least, to get out of the dungeon. Once we collect our, what is it? Kokiri Emerald. That's a bad spot for her to be, too. Okay, so what's happening is that there is... I think I explained this in the last episode, but there's a... There is a spot... Dude, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm doing it too fast, but there's a spot in this hole here where she has an she has a hurt box. Oh wait, but not while she's out of the... Not while she's out, so I need to save my bombs. This may not work. I've probably done enough damage anyways. Oh, and it's in the last spot that she goes down. We may not make it. I'm trying to think of any way that we can circumvent this. We may not make this, guys. I have, what, 5 seconds on the clock? Hurry, hurry, hurry. What is this? What is this? I need to mash down. Pull out the ocarina. We got to get out of here. Alright, we need to decide where we're going. I am fractions of second. I'm less than a second away from dying. Shadow Temple. Do I need bow? I do. I need the bow to complete Shadow Temple, but not to go into it. You know, the thing is, I just really hate Water Temple, but I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need for Water Temple. I don't think I need... Oh, I do need a bow for one particular spot, but otherwise, I'm good. I never got Song from Malon? Let's do Water Temple. I don't want to do Water Temple. Alright, that was very close. Very close. Also, that was pretty much a dud temple. There was nothing in, there's nothing there. Game's lagging a bit. Yeah, that should be all I need there. And we'll put this on. We'll have to see where we're at the end of this dungeon. I'm probably gonna... Well, I've only been recording an hour. Could maybe go another 30 minutes, which might be this dungeon, it might not be this dungeon. Like, it might take me 30 minutes to get through this dungeon, or it might take me not very long at all. Alright, one trick that I did learn, even though we're going to be exploring this dungeon, one trick that I did learn is that the boss key could be this very first chest that I get, which means that I should not turn the water down until after I check this chest. Because if it is the boss key, I want the water all the way up so that the hookshot target is there, and if the hookshot target's there, then I can just go straight and beat the boss, which means I wouldn't have to go through this stupid dungeon. The problem is, I have to go through this stupid dungeon to find a bow, a slingshot, light arrow, you know, it could be here. But what I don't need to do is beat it, because I don't need fire medallion. Okay, I try this every time. I don't know if it'll actually work, but I'm going to try it again. Nope. The idea was to... Oops. I don't have... bow. So the idea on jumping down and jump attacking was to hit the wall with my sword and bounce myself back, but I didn't bounce back at all. I try so many little tricks and I don't remember what does and doesn't work most of the time. Water break. Okay. Big chest, please. Okay, we'll take keys. Keys are important. No magic? Or did I get magic and I missed that? Oh yeah. Ah, that's deep. Just trying to see if I could dive down into the channel, but the water level was too high to start. Is this the... boss key area? I thought there was a target there. No. This is... I can't... I know where I'm at. Keys. We do need keys. Oops. Alright. Last area is the boss key area, which I will check, but I'm gonna save before I do. So that in the unfortunate, or if blah, in the event that there is nothing there, I didn't just waste a key. But there are two things to check here. Number one, gold skulltula. Number two, the actual boss key chest. Nice. $12 hearts, yay! Oh, it takes 2 keys to get here? Oh, I'm very glad we saved then. Alright, it's worthless. Yeah, it's worthless. Okay, so, whoops. What we're going to do is don't save and quit. And then we're going to use our keys to continue in the dungeon. Okay. Lag. Nothing. What a waste of energy. Boy, these dungeons are just not holding anything I need. How much of Shadow Temple can I do with no bow? Did I already ask that? I can even do the boss fight. Oh, I need the bow for fire arrow. So at the very least, I'm going to get stuck there. Wouldn't that be ironic? I ended my last run, the last episode, because I couldn't find... oh, and I can't go there because I don't have bow. Which means that chest back there is completely out of reach. Oh wait, no, not that way. Not that way first. This way first. This is the compass chest room. Boy, what made me lose so many hearts? Big chest. Bow. Not what I wanted. I pretty much need the bow. At this point, just give me the bow and I'll be on my way. As a matter of fact, I need light arrow too, but if I get bow, then I'm pretty much done. Only one more chest. Let's see. Whoops. Right, I can't get... Oh, I don't have the cursor on there. I can't get that chest you see on the bottom right, and I don't remember what room that is on the right side. Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm up to date on everything. I have all the keys that I am supposed to have at this point. No boss key yet. That's important. Please tell me I don't need a key. Oh, wait. Where did I get... Oh, because from the spider, duh. Okay, wait. There's a way to cheese this, is there not? Yes. Wait, I could cheese this even further. Cheese. Let's fight. Bigger on sword. Bigger on sword. You gotta get at the right distance. Woo! Bigaron sword is my jam. I need that boss key. I'm just getting nothing. I don't remember how to play Song of Time. I shouldn't need it, but just in case I do. Oh wait, I will need it. Like right here is where the spider is? No. There's where the spider is. There's our boss key. So, I think we've done everything. Central bow, target chest, right? Cracked wall. Oh, I always forget that one. Yeah, we're done. We're done. This chest is a key that I don't need. I always forget that one, though. The one in the behind the cracked wall. Let me... tell you what we can do. We can look at it. It may not be anything. It may be something important. Before I go jumping to get it, let's just look at it. It doesn't take too long to get it, but a little bit of a nuisance. Yeah, this chest is annoying because I always forget it. Come on. Does that look like a small chest? Yeah, it's a small chest, so it's nothing. Okay, boss time. Least favorite boss, probably of all Zelda. This is also my least favorite dungeon of all Zelda. Well, maybe. I've never really thought about it. I haven't thought about all of them. Especially considering, like, I played Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and I've never... like, I can't remember the majority of those dungeons. The vast majority of those dungeons. I remember dungeon items, but I don't remember, like, the dungeons themselves. Or the bosses, for that matter. But this dungeon, I am not a big fan of. This boss, I am way less of a fan of. This boss is dumb as heck. Did it hit me? I hate this boss. Whatever. I hate this boss. I was trying to do a jump attack. Nice. Thank goodness I managed. There's a tricky thing. So with the... When you have the Master Sword or the Kokiri Sword equipped, as soon as you press the B button, Link pulls his sword and swings it automatically. But when you have the Bigoron sword, when you press the B button, Link only draws his sword. He doesn't swing it automatically. And so the timing was shooting the hook shot, waiting for it to come back, pulling the sword out, and then performing a jump attack. The inputs I find are tricky to time. Ooh, beans. I love this game so much. Guess who can't do the fire arrow check because they don't have a bow? Let's go. Wow. Amazing. I shouldn't need hammer that much, if at all, in this one. Big chest. I feel like I've found nothing today. Even though I found magic and fire arrow. I still feel like I'm finding nothing. Yeah, you better run. That's what I'm talking about. Bigoron sword. There should be 2 chests in this room, right? I think so. No? What room am I thinking of then? Alright, this is the part... No, not this part. The part where there's Skulltulas falling from the ceiling and I never get the right one. What did I just say? I always forget, is what I meant to say. Hello? That's not my timing. That has 2 chests in it. Whoops. What's this way? Right? Doesn't this have 2 chests? What room am I thinking of? Oh. This one with the like. Yeah, I need the room with the like. That one has 2 chests. As well as later in the dungeon, there's a room with an invisible chest. I don't know why I'm forgetting all this stuff. This room has 2 chests, yeah? Oops. Yeah, I forgot. I need to find Bo. Please, may I find Bo? This is the room where I forget where the Skulltulas fall. But I'm remembering this time. No more? I couldn't remember. Where are you, Bo? I need you, Bo. This room has 2 chests in it. Big chest. Could it be? I mean, that's important. It's not what I want, but it's important. I'm pretty sure outside of Ganon's castle is foolish, which means that there's nothing to do until... No reason to go to Ganon's castle area until I have light arrow and bow. And let's see, the last one is Forest Temple, which I need bow to do. Oh! I've never seen that before. I've never seen Link do that. All my years of playing this game. Oh, that was really brilliant. That was brilliant, Mama. Wow. Well done. We're gonna do it again, aren't we? Slow down. Slow down. The magic bean fool doesn't have to irk you so. Not having bow doesn't have to irk you so. Killing this guy is fun. Ah! I wasn't paying attention to how my momentum was going. Yes, I know I'm low on hearts. Push comes to shove, I have milk. I doubt I'll need it though. Bet it's Peaceful Heart. Dang. Please be my bow. I don't even need Prelude anymore. Because I don't plan on warping back and forth. Being a kid and not being a kid. I'm just having a good time. Peaceful Heart. There. The beeping shall cease. Alright, one last trick to do. That sounds so weird. It's not the sound that I would expect to hear from hitting someone with a sword. Would you be my bow? It's the boss key. There we go. Didn't he drop heart? No? Vanilla. I guess it makes sense. Since I'm about to run into a locked door, there has to be a key. Again, this is glitchless logic. Everything I should be able to reach everything without needing glitches. Whoa, whoa, Link, Link! Isn't there a chest in here? Yeah. See, I'm remembering bits and pieces. Hey, there are my hearts. Whoops. Whoa! You're too late. Big chest, big chest. Ugh! I need good stuff. I need that key. Worthless. The ice arrow is worthless. Hey, you guys want to know something funny? You wouldn't know this by playing the game in vanilla, but you can actually, in the 3DS version, of course, you can put the special arrow on an item. He will pull out a bow, but he will not shoot. Interesting, I know. Alright, if we don't find Bo here, then we're the same thing we were last episode, except the opposite. We have Fire Arrow, but we can't find Bo. Big Run Sword is just good. It is very good. How do I get up there? I don't need Bo. Oh, that's the ship. I'm like, what is that sound? You could totally just cheese that. Well, actually, I guess I'm assuming that I can reach that with a long shot. But I could totally use Pierre and just long shot across the gap. Is there a spider in this room? Yes. Why do you usually do this room? Do you get a key from blowing up all three? Floor masters. What's worse? An invisible floor master. Oh, they all three got away. You do not want them to grab you. If they grab you, they turn into a bigger floor master, and then you have to fight them all over again, essentially. Oh, duh. So, Pierre. I never knew. What was Navi locking onto? She was green right here. That's weird. Never seen that before. Alright, well, we don't technically need this. We need to do Forest Temple. But, it does not work. I didn't know if it would or not. Alright, doing this with no bow can be tricky. I've done it once before. Bow is usually so easy to find because of how important it is that I never struggle with finding it, but I do now. Stop. Jerk. No, I was trying to pull out my sword. Crap, I gotta get closer. What? Well, we're lucky. Like I don't know how to play this game. Ah! Stop punching me. Shoot! Good gravy. I made that look real hard. Alright, so we have all three spiritual stones now. I hope this is light arrow or bow. Wait, how can it be bow if bow is you're supposed to use bow to get here? Well, first of all, it's a bloopy, so don't even worry about it. But secondly, bow items are progressive, if I can sequence break what the game has routed for me in order to get a bow, and I go to a bow that I could reach later, instead of it being a quiver, it would just be a bow. So the first bow item that I get, whether it's the bow or the quiver or the bigger quiver, then I just get it. Alright, we're done for now. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you aren't. No, I ruined it. I ruin it every time. Leave a like if you like the video. 50 likes, I'll start streaming. And if you're not subscribed, then you must be ugly, because we all know that all the pretty people are subscribed. One time I will get it through perfectly with no problem. Catch you guys next video.